right, John, we're getting ready to go here in about 2 minutes, minute and a half. Good evening, SimCar fans. It's a 2 for Tuesday racing event here at Talladega Super Speedway tonight. Both races will see identical setups tonight, being 30 laps with a 90% fuel load. Both races will be broadcast live here at SimCar Broadcasting, brought to you by KCDI Studios. I'm your host, Josh Bonwell, and joining me in the booth tonight is our SimCar Race Administrator, John Mollahan. Oh, sorry, John's giving the driver's briefing right now. We'll go ahead and give the driver rundown. In first place is going to be Kyler Wynn. Second place will start Raymond Rittenhauer. Third place is Jeff Merck, with fourth place starting Autumn Koger. Matt Quick will start in fifth position, and Matt Lee starting in sixth. Seventh and eighth position sees John Ward and Ron Morris Jr. Ninth position starts David Sheets, and Kenneth McCullough Jr. will round out your top 10. Jacob Emery starts 11th, with James Kaufman starting to his outside in 12th. Jeffrey Ford starting tonight in 13th, with 14th position housing Christian Martinez. 15th position starts Michael Dowley. 16th starts Ambrose Neville. Danny Eshelman and Christian Sanford will start 17th and 18th. William H. Scott Jr. and Mark Vondell round out 19th and 20th. Like I said, tonight is 2 for Tuesday racing event. These drivers pay one entry fee and have two chances to win the money tonight. Driver's getting set to take the green here. John, you back with us yet?
Yes, sir. Just had to give the driver's briefing there.
Yes, sir. This is John Mollahan, our race administrator, joining us in the booth tonight.
Oh, man, really excited to be here with you tonight, Mr. Bonwell. I think we've got an awesome show lined up. Our first sold-out show in SimCar history, so we're really, really excited. We've got several new faces out here, a lot of old wily veterans like Kenny McCullough. Who else we got? We got Jim Kaufman, Matt Lee, of course, Matt Quick, Ray Rittenauer, Merck, Koger, Wynn. I mean, these guys are veterans. Any one of these guys tonight could take home the money.
Absolutely, John. Pace car pulling off the track now. Driver's getting set one final time to take the green. Go ahead and start us up here, John.
All right, guys, here we come to the start-finish line. Can't wait to see what these guys got. Qualifying's important, but it's not, you know, it doesn't write your whole story. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Green flag out at Talladega, and we're racing in this SimCar 2 for Tuesday series event.
I think that's what's really cool about this. First race history got 2 races, so, you know, if you scratch out the first one, you get another shot in the batter's box.
Absolutely. The 82 of Kyler Wynn maintaining the lead position on the bottom line, with the 87 of Raymond Rittenhauer keeping it side by side going down the backstretch.
Pay attention to the distances between these trucks this evening, guys. I'm telling you, some tight collars. They're still sorting things out right now, but they will be very, very tight soon.
Yeah, we're under caution here for the first time tonight. All right, guys, we are under caution here. See if we can go back and maybe get a look at what happened. Oh, having an audio issue here. Like the 19 truck getting turned and hooked up into the fence by the 1. That would be the 19 of James Kaufman and the 1 of Christian Martinez.
Got him loose, he went down, he came back up. Martinez was still there.
All right, and we're back here live at Talladega Super Speedway in the middle of a caution that was brought out by the 19 and the 1 car. Looking like the 19 just got a bad push down the back stretch and hooked up into the outside retaining wall.
Yeah, Josh, that's what I've seen too. Easy to do here. And you'll see aerodynamics play a huge role in tonight's race. It's easy to get the rear end of these trucks very loose.
Yeah, and I've noticed some trucks push a little better with some trucks than other trucks do. I don't know if that's an aero package thing or just drivers not being used to running around each other. Sorry folks, just sorting through a couple of sound technical difficulties this evening. We're getting close to having everything ironed out 100% to bring you guys the best possible broadcast that we can. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you viewers for tuning in and joining us this evening at SimCar. So John, what do you think? How are we going to see the rest of this race play out now that the drivers have taken a pit stop? They just going to go for it, or do you think we'll see them conserve a little bit?
I think they'll just go for it at this point. I don't think fuel will be a factor from this point on. I think they started the race with 90%, which got them close, and they ran a few laps, and they've got a couple laps under caution. So I think at this point, fuel is out of the mix, and it's all about position from here on out.
I'm with you. Track position is king.
Now, also keep in mind that these cars or trucks that are a lap or two down, they're not out of this race. Kristen Martinez, 1 lap down right now, will be in contention for the lucky dog should the caution come back out again.
Absolutely here, and with 20 drivers tonight, a couple more cautions are not out of the possibility.
No. Tons of money out there for up for grabs tonight, so you know how that makes them, Josh.
That's right, and with this being a 2 for Tuesday event, Christian Martinez and James Kaufman, even if they don't get another caution, they'll get another race to have another shot.
Right, even if they scratch, it's not the end of their night. We see the lights out on the pace car. They're going too wide here. About
yes, the lights out on the pace car. Half a lap to the green flag. Sorry folks, having a little issue here. Talladega. The green flag come out just about a half a lap ago. Showing Kyler in the 82 as your leader. Go ahead, John.
Hey guys, thanks for staying with us through that small blip there. Glad to be back under green here as we see Kyler win and Raven Rittenhouse battling out front here.
That's right. Now it's a 59 and 19 as they try to catch up for the back of the lead draft here.
Yeah, 19 was involved in that last caution. To be back in position to be the lucky dog.
That's right. 60 of Jeff Merck outside the 82 of Kaylor Wynn for the lead. Jeff Merck being pushed by the 04 of Matt Lee. Raymond Ristenhauer pushing the 82er of Kyler Wynn. They are 2 wide, 3 rows deep.
Being conservative early on here, they will be 3 wide.
Yes, that's what I'm seeing. These guys want to probably just get a few more laps put in the books. Not risk your truck if you don't have to.
Yes, we see a couple trucks already using their fast repair for this race. And something else to keep in mind, folks. Every truck you see out here this evening has 1 fast repair per race. That means that truck can pull into the pits and roll out good as factory fresh.
That's right. It's essentially the same thing as having another truck on the back of the trailer. And we see the 46 of Michael Daly jump into the outside line now to help it out a little bit. Trying to get Jeff Merck in the 60 pushed up to the lead. '82 of Kyler Wynn holding on to that lead position on the bottom line. The top line, if they can get that gap closed to those other drivers back there in the top line, they should be able to start shuffling some trucks around.
Yeah, so we see them starting to tighten up in their 2 wide formation. Once they get this all sorted out, oh, we see a car break out for 3 wide already with the number 7. I believe that's Koger.
Yep, Autumn Koger. We've got her teammate Kenneth McCullough jumping up behind, one truck behind her.
What a team there. Look at the tight gap between these trucks, guys. That's what you have to do to be fast at Talladega. These clearances between these first 2 or 3 trucks, very critical to the amount of speed you get.
That's absolutely right. You'll see them put maybe a truck width between them on the back stretch, but they'll narrow that gap to 2 feet at most, maybe 1.5 feet through the corner.
We see them forming up 3 wide here.
That's 3 wide for the lead now is Autumn Koger in the 7. Jeff Merck with his nose out front in the middle line.
Tell you something else you got to watch out here, Josh. Temperature. Temperature is important. You want to push. You don't want to push too hard.
That's right. The 04 and the 87 have been pushing on their 2 drivers for a while now. You got to think they're getting pretty hot.
As we see the lap car dip to the low side of the track.
46 jumping up to lead that outside line now. He's going to try his hand at getting the lead as that line loses just a little bit of momentum through the corner.
Ooh, tight there coming out of 4, guys. We are coming out of 4 to complete lap 10.
Looks like the 46 and the 11 got together just a little bit going through the corner. Riding on board the 46.
Merck and Wynn battling consistently up there up front in that lower and upper lane. Look at Matt Lee pushing him and Ray Redden out there behind Wynn.
That's right. They're trying to get that 60 truck clear on the back stretch. You can look out at Tyler Wynn's window here and just see that left front fender poking out.
Somebody else not to forget about tonight, Josh, is Matt Quick. Now, this guy doesn't race all the time, but when he comes, he means business, and he sticks out like a sore thumb out there. We'll try to get a shot of his truck up here momentarily, but he's got a huge kitty cat on the tailgate of his truck.
Yeah, kind of a crazier paint scheme. You can see him down the bottom line.
Yeah, he's the 3rd car back there on the lower line.
Yeah, that multi-Technicolor truck down there. He's
Matt Lee out of Clinton, Maine, battling up front, guys. Another veteran in this series.
Right, looking at the rear of Matt Lee from Danny Eshelman's view. He's going to try and get that gap closed up there and get that line pushing. Now we're on the bumper with Kenneth McCullough. Just trying to support his line and keep it moving.
Shot from Kenny McCullough's car hailing from Savannah, Georgia.
On board with Raymond Rittenhauer.
Look at how good this racing is here tonight, Josh. 3 wide for I can't tell you how many laps.
I know, as we look from Matt Cook's bumper, looking at that 87. You get those low, tight views, and you can just see how close and tight these vehicles are. And little tiny mistakes.
Well, Oh, let me tell you, man. If you get the left side of your truck below that yellow line, you're in trouble, Josh. I'm telling you.
That's right. These little bobbles can wiggle your truck up and cause the driver behind you to not know exactly where you're going, and now you're going to lose the momentum.
Come to complete lap 13 of this 30-lap shootout. This is race 1 of 2 tonight.
Jeff Mercantile wins, still battling up on the front row.
Coger not giving up on that outside line, and she means business.
That's right, she's trying to get it powered up there. Their line looking a little more organized now. They may be able to get them to the front.
This is anybody's race.
That's right, the guys running around at the back of the pack can still win this thing.
Yeah, now you will see some drivers lay back intentionally, Josh, just to play it safe, because they know a caution is almost inevitable.
That's right. One of the drivers, I think, too, is the 03 of Kenneth McCullough back there in the middle of the pack right now. He always seems to find a way into the money come the end of these things.
Oh, he can sniff it out like a bloodhound. Kenny McCullough can smell money from 20 miles away, they said.
That's what I've heard, too.
He's got the skill to back it up. As you see him, the 4th truck back in that middle lane.
Drivers not changing many positions around the track. Everybody's kind of tight and locked into their position around the racetrack right now.
Tyler Wynn's another guy. You don't see him race every race, but man, when he comes out, he comes out in a suit and tie because he means business.
That's right. So how do you think the end of the race is going to play out with these lines plugging up early here? You think that's going to make the drivers more desperate in the back?
I don't know. There's not really a whole lot of options for them. You know, when the 3 lines are full, you're kind of at the mercy of the cars in front of you to see how it plays out. Will these guys be civil and play it safe, or will you see the bumping and grinding?
Right, or maybe even somebody trying to stick it 4 wide.
We talked about Kyler Wynn having on a suit and tie. You watch, Josh. There will be some business decisions made later in this race as we come out of turn 4 there, I believe, to complete 16.
Yes, sir. Autumn Coger getting her 7 truck up there to the front line there for a moment.
You see that outside line struggling? Oh. You see that outside line struggling a little bit to get up front. It can make small appearances, but then they seem to fade back.
Yeah, Coger and Eshelman getting together a little bit there in the tri-oval. They hold it together well. Still battling for the lead are the middle 2 lines.
Somebody else we see up front here, Danny Etchelman, kind of new to the series. He's raced in the last couple months, but he's certainly out here trying to make a name for himself tonight in the SimCar series.
That's right. We've seen Danny pushing himself to the front a few times, but he can't seem to make it stick.
All he needs tonight is Lady Luck.
That's right. Each one of these drivers hoping to get a visit from her tonight.
We see a couple promoters out here tonight, Josh. Ron Morris Jr. and Jeff Ford out here on the track battling it out.
That's right.
Get a shot of that gold FEG PC truck.
Jeffrey Ford not doing too bad this evening in 10th position.
No, he's kind of that's what we call no man's land. You really don't want to be right there in the middle because, you know, if things go south, your options are pretty limited.
That's right, Jeffrey Ford there in the 95 truck.
Hailing out of Frederick, Delaware.
Hello.
It's a good-looking truck he's got there, Josh.
Yes, sir.
Fine-looking truck.
Jeffrey Ford trying to get Kenneth McCullough pushed up to that front row.
Can't believe how clean a racing we've seen after that initial caution, Josh. Incredible racing, 3 wide constantly.
Yeah, it's almost like they just, a couple of drivers weren't quite woke up for the start of the race there, but they had that caution and put it together.
As we see that change in line now. Kenny McCullough leading that outside line, and Coger has fell back to that middle line.
Yeah, Autumn Coger fell all the way back to 13th.
That outside line's making some momentum now. Let's see what Kenny McCullough can do to it. Certainly no stranger to the front.
3 wide for the lead through 3 and 4 is Merck, McCullough, and Wynn.
Coming to the line to complete lap 19.
And then you got to think about the 87 Ray Rittenhauer and the 04 Matt Lee there. Those guys have just been pushing for lap after lap after lap, and they can even keep pushing now without blowing the truck up.
Yeah, you'll see these trucks be really, really close at times, and sometimes you have to allow yourself a third of a truck, a half a truck length, in order to cool that truck down and not blow your engine up.
Yeah. Temperature management being a very big part of finishing well in these things.
We see Kenny McCullough get that shove out front. Can he get down? Yes, he does. It looks like he's working his way. Oh.
Nope, he didn't get it.
No, he didn't. Oh boy, what a close call there. Kenny able to maintain control of his vehicle.
Looks like he hesitated a little bit there, and that cost that line a whole bunch of momentum. That's going to put Matt Quick to the top of that to the front of that outside line.
You know, Josh, we said earlier in the broadcast, he brought out a suit and tie. He means business.
That's right. Matt Quick means business here tonight.
Good trucks behind him, and Kenny McCullough, Jeff Ford.
Yeah, Kenny pushing Matt Quick really hard right now with a pretty big gap between him and Ford. They're going to need Ford to get to that rear bumper if they want to keep going any more forward.
This is what we call
changing.
This is what we call crunch time right here, Josh. We're coming down to less than 10 to go. We are hearing some chitter chatter on the radio from the drivers. Things are getting dicey.
That's right. We take 9 to go here at SimCar 2 for Tuesday.
That's right, guys. Make sure not to leave the broadcast or not to go too far after race 1, because there will be another 30-lap shootout.
That's right, riding on board with Matt Lee. Here we are looking at David Sheets' view. As you can see, there's just nowhere to put the trucks. Each line plugged up, bumper to bumper. Now you can race 4 wide here, but I don't think you're going to do it for long.
You see these guys be pretty civil here throughout this first part of this race. But again, we're getting down to crunch time, and things will be changing very quickly.
He's just on board with Ambrose Neville there.
What a guy, man. What a guy, Ambrose.
Matt Quick continuing to lead that outside line. Jeff Merck continuing to lead the middle line. And Kyler Wynn continuing to lead the inside line. Not many drivers have switched positions in these bottom 2 lines.
No, they've stayed pretty consistently fast. Seems as though everyone's been able to manage their temperatures correctly and not leave too much of a gap to let another truck down. That's why we've seen these bottom 2 lines and these first 6 trucks or so stay exactly in the same spot.
Right. 7 laps to go now. Still unchanging positions.
Yep. We see Kenny McCullough really shoving Matt Quick up there. We've got Matt Lee shoving on Merck there in the middle.
And Raymond Rittenhauer shoving on...
Who's that, Merck?
Kyler Wynn.
Kyler Wynn, okay, yeah, Kyler Wynn at the bottom.
Timing and scoring's jumping all over the place as these guys shuffle for position. Really kind of turning the heat up now with 7 to go.
Ooh, we see some shoving going on.
Yeah, a couple of trucks getting out of shape.
He left him a memento in his tailgate there.
Merck decisively leading that lap as we go to 6 to go. Outside 2 lines gaining the most momentum now.
Yeah, we'll see if Matt Quick has got enough to get out front.
Yeah, I think as long as your line can remain organized, the higher up the track you can get, the more speed you'll carry around it.
Now, we just seen our first business decision of the night be made. Merck had the outside line. He could have went low if he wanted to, but he didn't. He made a business decision. He wanted to stay in the middle.
Yep, the middle being some of the most valuable real estate here at Talladega.
Yeah, because then you've got options. Should things go sour, you've got at least an option or two.
That's right.
Really watch some of these guys grow into really awesome drivers, man. I can't attest enough to how good this racing has been tonight. Can't believe they've been able to maintain this 3 wide for this long a period.
I know, it's been pretty much the entirety of the race since that caution. 3 wide for the lead.
Looks like this is still anybody's race tonight. Anybody in this top, probably 17 cars, 18 cars, 17 cars can win this race.
Yeah, and we have 16, 18 cars 3 wide right now. And I mean, if it stays like this, we're really looking at only about 6 cars with the chance to win it. But any one of these drivers up here can make a mistake and cause a wreck and put one of these drivers in the back right at the front.
That's what we don't want to see, Josh. We want to finish under green if we can. We've seen some really tight finishes in sim car history, but a photo finish is certainly not out of the question tonight the way these guys are running.
I completely agree. I think any line can take it.
You see some of these guys out here managing their trucks, making some decisions, they're backing off, pulling those engines down.
Right, the top 2 lines now completely clear of the bottom and both deciding to stay in their relative line.
Right. Again, another business decision being made by Jeff Merck up front. Let's hope it's the right one.
Right, as we are 3 to go.
He's got Matt Lee behind of him, so I like his chances, guys.
Thank all our fans for tuning in again tonight. Good to have you guys join us.
Got Chris Carter out here in the comments. Hey, Chris, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Chris Carter, Frank Ranger. Looks like Raul Alvis joining us in the chat. 2 to go here at SimCar 2 for Tuesday.
Frank Ranger, guys, we're coming to the completion of race 1. We see racing starting to tighten up here.
Jeff Merck with the advantage in that middle line. Matt Quick trying to make that 3rd lane work.
Oh, wow. 2 laps to go, guys. Tons of money up for grabs. Can't wait to see how it shakes out.
Going to grab our top 3 for driver interviews post-race tonight.
Now, don't forget, once they take the white flag, the race is it. It'll shake out how it shakes out. We see 4 wide coming up here towards the line, I think. Yes, we do.
White flag is out.
That's it. There's no cautions now.
4 wide are they through turn 1.
As we see a bump from Matt Quick and Kenny McCall, I think. Oh.
Yep, we have drivers spinning in turn 1 and 2. They will race on. Looks like about 9-10 drivers continuing to race on for it.
Still anybody's races. We see Kyler Wynn being shoved by Ray Rittenauer to the front.
Right. It's Merck and Wynn side by side through 3 and 4.
Lee shoving Merck on that outside line with Koger behind of him.
Here comes the outside line of Autumn Koger.
Did you see Ambrose shoving on, let's see here, who was that? Rittenauer.
We're 3 wide for the lead, coming to the line.
Anybody's race.
It's Kyler Wynn taking the win tonight. Jeff Merck will finish in second place and Ray Rittenhauer in third.
Wow, what a race, what a race.
What a race indeed. Autumn Koger and Matt Lead will round out your top 5.
Excuse me for just a second, Josh.
Absolutely. Ambrose Neville will finish 6th, and Matt Quick will finish 7th. Michael Daly and Danny Eshelman are 8th and 9th. And rounding out your top 10 is Jacob Emery. Christian Shanford will finish his night in 11th. Mark Bondell will finish 12th, with John Ward finishing 13th. Kenneth McCullough will finish 14th. Jeffrey Ford 15th, and Ron Morris 16th. David Sheets will finish his nights in 17th, with James Kaufman finishing in 18th, William H. Scott in 19th, and Christian Martinez finishing in 20th position tonight. All right, we're going to try and get with some of these drivers for a post-race interview here. Not finding any in the Discord yet. Still an amazing finish by these drivers tonight. Congratulations to Kyler Wynn again. I believe he is a first-time winner here at SimCar. And we're going to grab Kyler Wynn here, your winner, and speak with him. But first, we'll start with your second place finisher, Jeff Merck. Jeff Merck, Josh Bonwell in the broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Hey, Mr. Bonwell, what's up?
Hey, congratulations on your second place finish tonight. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, first place would have been better, but me and Kyler net coded in the middle of 3 and 4. It roughed up in the left front of my truck, and I was at an aero disadvantage off the 4. Big push by my teammate there. Matt Lee tried to still keep me out front. We just couldn't do it from that aero damage. We'll take second place. Going to the next one.
Yeah, we've seen Matt Lee take care of you all night long. Really an excellent partner to have behind of you. An awesome run tonight, Jeff Merck.
Yeah, Lee's always a good guy to have behind you at these restrictor plates. He was kind of coaching me because I'm usually the pusher, not the pushy. So he was kind of coaching me where I was messing up, what I need to do to fix it. So that was a good learning moment for me there. So I was glad he was doing that, showing me what I needed to do and what I didn't need to do when I'm in that position.
Well, awesome run tonight here in race 1. Good luck to you in race 2. We'll let you go.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
That was your second place finisher, Jeff Merck. Now we'll speak with third place finisher, Ray Rittenhauer. Ray, how was your evening tonight? Is there anything different you could have done?
Not really. I was stuck down there on the bottom, but kept Kyler up there, and luckily didn't blow up. I was blinking pretty much the whole race.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot in the broadcast, how it's hard for these drivers to manage their temperature out there. You did an awesome job all night long keeping Kyler out front. How difficult was it, and did you ever think about making a move on Kyler?
There was absolutely no way to make any moves, so my only choice was to just keep him up there and hopefully try to get second, but Mark got me there at the end.
Well, awesome job again tonight in race 1, and good luck to you in race 2.
All right, thank you.
That was third place finisher Ray Rittenhauer. And now your winner, Kyler Wynn. Congratulations on your first place finish tonight.
Yep, thank you. It was great pushing there by Ray the whole race. I believe I crossed the line with like 1/10 of a gallon left, so it was really tight on fuel, but just managed to make it. I was doing some calculations in my head, and I determined that I didn't really need to do any saving. Not that I could save in the lead like that, but it was great pushing by Ray there.
Well, we said earlier in the broadcast that Kyler Wynn wore a suit and tie, and he was making business decisions out there. We've seen you have the opportunity several times to try to move up and take that middle or even upper line, but you made a choice to stay low, and it looked like it worked out for you good tonight.
Yeah, for sure. What I've learned from doing so many of these races is that staying low is always a good option. You could get like buried on the inside line, which is what happened to Ray there pretty much, and like just stuck and can't go anywhere. But it worked out for me because Ray was doing a great job keeping me up there. Like he wasn't letting the outside line clear.
Yeah, he did a really good job of managing his temperature and distance. Good job winning the race 1, and good luck to you in race 2 tonight.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. Anybody you want to thank, Kyler, before you head out?
Just Ray and my sponsors, Factory Setups, on the truck.
Great. And that's your first place finisher, Kyler Wynn. Congratulations again to him tonight. We'll see him come and try to do again for race 2. From SimCar and KCDI, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you here in just a few minutes.